and welcome to tonight's beer review, which I am dubbing tomorrow's going to be a really busy day because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, and as always I'm tired because I just finished dishwashing, but yay, beer money. And what have we got with our beer money tonight? Well, we have something special. That's a West Coast IPA from Green Flash. This is a double IPA, by the way, extravagantly hopped. Excuse me. So this is 8.1 ABV and 95 IBUs. So this is going to be a real tongue peeler when it comes to hoppiness. So let's read the label, shall we? We put the West Coast on the map. As craft beer pioneers, we embarked on an expedition to brew the benchmark West Coast IPA. We ventured into the unknown and struck gold, discovering a tantalizing menagerie of hops. Simcoe for tropical and grapefruit zest, Columbus for hop pungency, Cascade for floral aroma, Centennial for pine notes, and Citra for citrus zest are layered throughout the brewing process. West Coast IPA exemplifies a Green Flash spirit, an adventure and discovery. So where's Green Flash? Green Flash is in San Diego. This is getting close to the Best Buy. It says here 07 January 07. So there's a couple weeks left on this before it goes bad, but that's okay. The super hoppy beer, you know, some people are like, oh, you want your super hoppy beer as fresh as possible, but hops were originally put into beer as a preservative, so it keeps the beer longer. Something, maybe, well, we'll see. Let's go and pour this out. We're going to be using a tulip glass today. Now, I've read in some reviews that this is bottle conditioned, but I don't think I'll be able to pour it all out. Okay, looks like we got a nice head here. Nice off-white head, thick, sort of opalescent, amber orange. Visible carbonation, but not much. I'm not expecting much with a double. And there is some big hoppiness there. Big juicy hops. Tropical is a top note there. Underneath there's like some mintiness, some dankness, some orange zest. Not getting too much of the pine notes though. Subtle hints of floralness, but overall, tropical juiciness is the main note in the nose. Head has receded kind of quickly, probably due to the high ABV. Wow, and talk about tongue-peeling bitterness. Bit more carbonated than your average Imperial/double IPA. Body is about the right thickness, so pretty thick, but not treacly, not overly sweet. Lots of lasting bitterness in that finish. Just goes on and on. You got like, it feels like you got resin on your tongue. Pine resin, really. In the front, hint of the malts. Sweet. Somewhat more gradated towards the hoppiness, which is okay. I don't like syrupy double IPAs. What's an orange zest? Citrus zest in that mid palate there. Pine resin in the finish. Big pine resin. Cloying pine resin. Tropicalness in that effervescent part. Not a hint of booziness. This goes down very easy. The only hint that you have that this is high ABV is the thickness in the mouthfeel. And that's a good sign. Usually, one of my big problems with double IPAs is I'm getting kind of intolerant of booziness. And this has no booziness whatsoever. Despite the heavy hoppiness, you know, bitterness in the finish, there's dimension there. Each time you take it a sip, you know, it keeps on coming back, those different hop flavors. So, you know, it doesn't really, while it's coating the tongue in the finish, it doesn't super coat it so that you just have, you know, you're not your taste buds aren't blasted after the first couple sips. That said, I'm going to have some water here just to clear the palate. Definitely a hop show. Malts are just kind of there to balance out the hops. Just slight grainy sweetness, not too much dimensionality there, but with the double IPA, yes, double IPA may brewed with 5 different kinds of hops. Yeah, you're going to sort of expecting a real hop show there. Now, I'm not talking too much about the nose, because those really volatile things tend to be the first part of the of the hoppiness to go. Plus, just a moment, I need to go and get more water. So the smell is kind of muted, but thankfully it hasn't gone into, I have paper on my nose. Where's that skin? Yeah. Well, yeah, my hands are peeling from dishwashing. Let it not be said that my reviews are very professional, because there ain't no second takes on this baby. So, great hop dimensionality there. You're definitely getting a lot of, you know, each area of those different hops. Not too much scent, but like I said, this is almost near the end of its shelf life. So, you know, let's expect to kind of go first. Is this a good double IPA? I would say yes. I'd absolutely love to try this, you know, fresh brewed. See what kind of great things come out of the bouquet. I can pretty much tell that, yeah, okay, and this is probably amazing when it's fresh. This one's probably been on the shelf for almost 6 months already. Got it at Safeway, because Safeway's the only place that's open at 11:30. No, but you can tell that this is a really, really good double IPA. I'd have to rate it up there with one of the, yeah, up in the, well, I wouldn't say top 5, maybe top 10. I've drunk a lot of double IPAs because they are so unbelievably common nowadays. So, the 10-minute mark, West Coast IPA, Double India Pale Ale from Green Flash. Says 5 layers of hops, and you know, I'm definitely getting many of those 5 layers here. You know, bit in the nose and much more in the body, you know, front to back. And if you really want to go and try a well-made double IPA, I think this one definitely go and you get your money's worth. Though if you don't like bitterness, you probably wouldn't like this much at all. But if you don't like bitterness, what are you drinking IPAs for anyway? So, give it a shot if you're on the West Coast. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. As always, as amateurishly as possible, cheers.